Okay, guys, are we ready to start Board of Review for December?
Ready?
Ready.
Okay, so present is Ron Matkin, Marianne McCreary, Bill Rogers, and Deborah Rajewski. For 2020, I'm going to give you the parcel number, the owner name, what the change is, and let me know if you approve or deny. Will that work?
Yes.
Okay. So the first one that we have on the agenda is 11-02-301-062. It's Trevor and Sarah Houston. And they are requesting a PRE exemption from 0 to 100%. Do you approve of that?
Approve.
Okay. The next one is 11-05-201-016. Hempel Kelby and Lauren Dalena. And this is another principal residence exemption from 0 to 100%.
Approved.
Approve.
Okay. 11-10-302-027 Raymond Orr. This is a disabled veteran. He only has 30% of disability, and it's not service connected, so it's not he's not unemployable. The state requirements are that he has to be unemployable, and he also has to have 100% of disability, which he does not. He only has 30%. So, you know, due to the requirements, it should be denied, but I'm not gonna say if you want to deny it or you want to approve it.
Due to the requirements that the state complies with, and
He
So he's not-
doesn't meet the requirements.
he's not working.
He's not unemployable for the veterans, for the veterans. So he needs to be denied, is what I'm
Okay.
saying.
I would agree with that decision.
Second.
Okay. The next one is a poverty. 11-11-302-011 and 012, because she also owns the vacant property adjacent. This is for Kyle Tortugas. And I sent you guys the poverty exemption stuff to review. So,
This was one of the three, is that correct?
yes.
Yes. Approve.
I would approve this one also.
Okay. The next one is 11-11-302-061, John Rutledge. This is a principal residence from 0 to 100%.
Approve.
Approve.
Okay. 11-23-301-036 is Kristen and Austin Goebel. This is another principal residence from 0 to 100%.
Approve.
Approve.
Okay. 11-24-100-017 Roger and Linda Fox. It was a clerical error due to a split. And I'll even say 11-24-100-018 James and Shannon Rohrer. These are both clerical errors within, it's the same split. So the Fox property has a taxable value change from 104,117 to 80,093. And the Rohrer property has a taxable value change from 115,016 to 138,795.
And this is assumed to be just a clerical error.
These were just miscalculations, and it's a clerical error that I had done.
Okay, I approve.
Approve.
The next one is 11-25-301-101. Loretta Ryan, the principal residence is going from 0% to 100%.
Approve.
Approve.
The next is 11-26-200-038, John Moretti, from principal residence from 0% to 100%.
Approve.
Approve.
11-30-100-013 is Brian Ledford, principal residence from 0% to 100%.
Approve.
Approve.
11-33-401-001, the Mayo Family Trust is a principal residence going from 0% to 100%.
Approve.
Approve.
Okay, I've got two poverty exemptions that were sent to you guys to review in advance. 11-32-200-018, the Mapes Family Trust.
For
Brian,
to approve for a poverty exemption, correct?
yeah, Ron, you want to state, because you ran all the numbers and everything on that?
My concern with this one is that the individual that is applying for it purely on the numbers would be approvable. But there are two people living in the residence for which there is no income or any other financials involved. I can't see that I think there's more money involved in this than is shown on the application. So my recommendation is that this one be denied.
And put forth to the next time frame for review?
Yeah, I
If
think they
they-
can resubmit for the following year, can they not, Duffy?
Yes.
Yeah,
They can apply every year.
All right. I would concur with Ron.
Okay. The next one is 11-32-400-010, Jennifer Horvath. This is also a poverty that you had reviewed in advance.
one of the conditions of a poverty is that they have no additional real estate involved. And in this particular case, they have a significant real estate investment on the same parcel. My feeling on the thing is that the income that they are showing is a very small portion of the financials that are involved in the property. They point out that the total property is assessed at $750,000, and they have a $7,100 a month mortgage payment. But they point out that because they're working for themselves, they allocate a very small portion of the money to it. If you look at the hours or if you look at the money that they were allocating to themselves from the business, they're working for less than minimum wage. I think this one is. I don't think this one's approvable because I think there's too much other property value involved beyond the $12,000 or whatever that they were showing as their income.
What's the zoning on that property?
I don't know without looking it up, but I believe it's a commercial use.
$7,100 a month. That's
Well, they're
significant.
paying a mortgage of $750,000, which includes the business and the private home.
This
But
is
they're all
for
on
Pet
one
Ritz.
parcel.
Oh, for Pet Ritz.
Yeah, it's the same property that Pet Ritz is on.
Okay. Wow.
I can't approve this one just because I think that there's too much information that's missing. And I think there's more property involved than is being shown for the $12,000 income.
And this is the first time for that application? For this
Yes,
property?
yes.
Yeah, I would concur with Ron.
Okay.
One second. Duff had to run in the other room real quick.
Okay,
Just
sure.
We have one more property that just came in yesterday, for Gary Galitz. Ron's reviewing the paperwork. So give him just a second to let you know what the numbers and all of that come to.
Okay,
If the total income that's involved here is correct, then I know from the tables that are involved that they would be well under the limit. The fact that they have additional physical constraints on how they're able to be supplementing their income. This one on paper says that it ought to be able to be approved. They don't show any additional large assets that would offset the very low income. When I look at their income, the $750 that they show on the front page as their monthly income works out to about $9,000 a year. The minimum on these things is like 11 or 12, so they're well under the limit. And so if they put any kind of medical expenses against that, they're going to be way under. So on the paper, this one should be a no-brainer. This one should go through without a problem.
Okay, that's up to you both to decide.
and is this a new applicant also? Never been before the Board of Review? Is this the first time?
He was before the Board of Review in 2019, but he owned a second home, so it was denied.
And there's no longer a second home that's involved that he owns?
Correct.
Okay, all right, then I would concur.
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to 2019 corrections. 1105201016. Hempel Kelby and Lauren Delana. It's a principal residence that went from 0% to 100%.
Approve?
Approved.
And 11-11-302-061 is John Rutledge, principal residence from 0 to 100%.
Approve?
Approved.
Okay, so this is for 2018. It's the previous two numbers, 11-05-201-016 and 11-302-061, both the same principal residence going from 0 to 100%.
And this is just filling in the back work, right? For the
Yes,
previous year?
they're also for 2017 as well.
So that's the one that's for 3 years.
Correct.
Okay. Approve.
I approve.
Okay. And that concludes all of the changes for the December Board of Review.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. I think we can just exit.
So am I safe to leave?